Hello folks, gonna put in my walk with me. There we go. That didn't take long. Let's see. That's not what I meant to do. That's okay. I'm back here. There we go. I was just pinning my comment, walk with me. Hello friends of Instagram and wherever else I might choose to post this. Yep. I just thought I would go live this morning. And going live makes it easier for me to share with you what's going on around me. This morning it's extremely cloudy. Yesterday we had a ton of rain come through. And thankfully though, I don't think this, here I'll show you this is the area where I always like to take film, down by the bulrushes. And I think the birds are all across the way over here. Can you hear them? How could you not hear them, right? They have not lifted off yet this morning. And this is the time of day when they usually do. So hopefully I'll be able to get their liftoff live. That would be pretty cool. Just don't mind the traffic behind. It's only 7:30, in case you haven't looked at your clock recently. Central Time. There's a little bit of a wind. So I'm just waiting for the liftoff. In the meanwhile, I'll say hello. When they lift off, I will flip the camera so you can see them flying off. So I'm Dawn Herring, founder of Refresh with Dawn Herring. Oh, hello there, Ryan. How are you? We're finding joy take center stage. And I just thought I would say good morning to you. Let's see, today is Tuesday, I believe. I know yesterday when I was on, hello. Yesterday when I was on, I forgot it was Monday. Oh, you know why? I know why I forgot it was Monday yesterday. Because yesterday was a holiday. It was Columbus Day. Yes, yes. And the kids were out of school. So that Monday holidays always throw me off. And then I forget what day it is the rest of the week, you know, just because of that. Even though I did do work yesterday, and it was a work day for me and for the rest of the family. But anyway, so I am here waiting for the birds to lift off from the bulrushes that I always love to film in the morning. And I thought I would do it live. Now, they seem to be on a delay this morning, although, of course, they don't live by time like we do. Obviously, right? They're more instinctual. But I am waiting for the liftoff. And when you see it, you'll know why. I always find their bird flight to be absolutely inspiring and beautiful and all that good stuff. But yeah, they're still busy having their breakfast conversation. So anyway, here, I'll flip it back. There we go. So how are you doing? How was your Monday? Did you find ways to get more joy? Were you more intentional about finding joy today? I hope so. I was busy doing some work on my website yesterday. Yes, to make the navigation even lovelier and more colorful, which I may show you later. I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna pop on here live later to show you the changes I made. Oh, I just saw one bird fly off. Not sure if that's the scout that goes out. But I'm still waiting for them to go off. That's why I'm not walking yet. But I guess we'll see what happens. Yeah, there's a lot of insects around because of all the rain we had yesterday. Woo, we had a downpour. Yes, we did. You know, the kind where you can't see anything in front of you. Yeah, it was pretty heavy rain yesterday. And I know that there are some folks who are getting some pretty big time weather Good morning. On the East Coast because of the hurricane that's over by Florida. I don't know the name of the hurricane. I forget what it's called, but I know that not looking too good over there. So I send good vibes to everybody who's in that area for safety and you know, that everything will be okay and that you'll be safe. And yeah, pretty crazy weather that we've been getting, huh? With all these hurricanes. Goodness. Well, I tell you what, I'm surprised that the birds have not lifted off yet. They're really late this morning. Maybe the breakfast is just too good to leave right now, huh? So I guess we'll see what happens. Oh, I just saw a couple of them take off. Huh? Are they getting ready? I know, I'm walking up the sidewalk here hoping that they'll all take off before I leave. Heading down to my favorite tree in the wind. It was very windy yesterday too. We had 10 to 20 mile per hour winds yesterday with probably more gusts than that from our interesting weather pattern that came in. And I know it's supposed to cool off even more toward the end of the week, so feeling more like October. Takes a little longer usually here in North Texas for the weather to get cooler. So anyway, oh, I've got somebody. Hello. I'm still waiting for the bird lift off by the bulrushes this morning. Even though I'm facing me, I'm watching it over there, and so far they haven't lifted off yet. Waiting for that dramatic flight moment because it really is gorgeous. So that's what I'm doing right now. In the meanwhile, yes, I did some work on my website yesterday. Added my favorite color highlights to the home page where it begins your path to joy. Yes. And if you go to the link in my bio, I have lots of really good stuff there. Let's see, you can sign up for my newsletter, The Joy Finder, and get my 3 secrets automatically. And right now there is a fabulous interview that I did with Aubrey Hoffman, who is the Queen of Intuition here on Instagram. And we talked about the importance and impact listening to your intuition can have on your creative and spiritual practices and just in life in general. You know, so we can create more positive change that leads to personal empowerment. So that's something I want to put out there right off because it's there available. And it's a really great interview, if I don't say so myself. We had a really great time. It was a wonderful conversation. So, wow, I'm really surprised that the birds haven't lifted off yet. I think they're probably getting closer, though. It's a little bit later. They usually lift off by now. So I'm kind of headed a little further down here. Maybe they'll take off as I'm heading down to my favorite tree. So... So anyway, so I added a couple of things to my homepage on my website, which I may show you that later when I'm live in my office, so I can show it to you that way. I'm still looking at the bulrushes down there, and I am so surprised that they haven't lifted off yet. Not sure what's going on with that, huh? Yeah. Can you hear them? I'm sure you can hear them because I know I can hear them. They're very, very boisterous down there. right along there. This is where they hang out. They sometimes hang out over here, right there. But I think most of them are across the way on the other side of the waterway there. But they still haven't lifted off yet, so. So yeah, I added some colorful highlights to my homepage, which I had a lot of fun doing. And I added some new links so that you can easily and readily find my podcast, my blog, where you can sign up for the Joy Finder easily and readily. And it also features the Joy Appointment, the one appointment you'll want to keep, which is one of my services here at Refresh with Dawn Herring. And let's see, what else do I have up there? 7 Steps to Creative Clarity, which is a downloadable course that is also available on my website, that includes video, audio, and downloadable prompts for your journaling, art journaling, and doodle practices. Yes, and I talk about joy and nurture and intuition and curiosity, alignment, experimentation, connection with yourself, with others, and with spirit. Yes, a lot of great reflective content on there that you can download and go and tap into your practices. And if you don't already have a practice, it's a great way to start one. Lots of focus on taking care of yourself and finding joy in your creative and spiritual practices. It's just a really very comprehensive approach to it. 7 steps to creative clarity. It will help you determine where you need a little more, focus in order to really create the kind of life that really lifts your spirit and leaves you feeling fabulous, where you recognize your value and appreciate yourself for who you are. Yeah, exactly. So just thought I would mention that as well. I am amazed that they haven't lifted off yet. This is amazing. Okay, I think I'm gonna head down to my favorite tree now. And if they lift off, I'm sure I will probably hear them flying. Yes, because they come off all at once usually, sometimes in smaller batches, depending on the situation. So, heading down to my favorite tree. Yeah, so I did some really fun, colorful highlighting and added some links to my website yesterday. And I may show it to you later. I may go live and show it to you later. Haven't decided yet. Okay. Yeah, I'm really surprised that they haven't lifted off yet. I know I keep saying that, but I come out here every morning and I film the liftoff, which you can see on my IGTV very readily and very easily. And they usually lift off by now, so I'm just waiting. I don't want to miss it as I'm heading down. So, yes, it's still pretty windy out. Still pretty windy out. Good morning. I'm on the Greenbelt walk close to where I live. Yep. I'm still looking over there. I keep turning around to see if they've lifted off. Now here's some bird fly. Can you see them? There you go. I don't think they just lifted off from the bulrushes though, which is all the way down there. Nope. No, I don't think that's where they were. They were just flying through the neighborhood. So, good morning to you. Oh, this is a terrific Tuesday. Yes, I forgot to wish you a terrific Tuesday. So, see one of my friends on a bicycle coming down the sidewalk. Yep, I want to make sure I stay out of the way so that she has clearance. As I'm heading down. Yes, I keep turning around to see if they've lifted off yet, because I really didn't want you to miss that, but isn't that interesting? Well, they're all going to come flying down here anyway. Good morning. Yep, I'm heading down to my favorite tree with hopes that I'll capture some bird flight, maybe from where I'm from another vantage point. That would be an interesting way of doing it. Yeah. Because they usually come down here anyway to feed on the hemp, or at least to hang out down there. I don't know if they eat it, but I have yet to go back and look the bird up again on the Audubon app to see what kind of food they eat. I really should do that. Just haven't taken the time to do so yet. Yeah. Terrific Tuesday. I always like giving names to the days of the week to give them a little more oomph. Right? Why not? Oh, here they come. Ta-da! Here they come. There they go. Yep, they're starting to lift off now. Well, I caught that much anyway. There's usually a whole lot more where that came from, so I'll have to keep an eye out and see what other... Oh, here they come. Here they come. Yep. There we go. Yep. So we're just getting them down here by my favorite tree. That's all. That works, right? Let's see. I'll come back to me here. If I see another batch of them come off. Oh, here they come. Yep. So you can see what they, woo! That's overhead too. Oh, here comes the big batch. Can you see them? There we go. I had to kind of bring it up a little bit closer because of the cloud cover we have today. So that makes it a little bit harder to see. And here's another one. Yeah, so instead of you seeing them right down by the bulrushes, we're just getting them flying all down here, which is where they go. Pretty cool stuff, huh? I think so. That's really, really fun to follow their flight. There we go. Here's more. Right? That's what I've been waiting for. Yep, they're all coming down. And here's another one. Here's another batch of them. There we go. Oh, that is so cool. Isn't that cool? I just love following their flight. Just gorgeous. Trying not to make it too bumpy for you. And here's another batch. There we go. Look at them all go. Beautiful birds. Bird flight. Oh, and here's another one. Yep, they're all coming out all at once now. See how they're all going by? There you go. Wow, that's amazing. Amazing capture. Here, live on Instagram. Wow, here's some more. Yeah. Pretty cool, huh? And another batch. This is a smaller one. Yeah. There we go. All heading down in the same direction for the most part. Yeah. That just makes the Tuesday even more terrific, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Oh, here's more. Yeah. I'm kind of I had it zoomed in a little bit so you can really see the effects of their flight more up close. There you go. Isn't that awesome? I just love that. Yeah, I think that pretty much finishes it out. Wasn't that fun? I had such a good time taking that video clip for you live here on Instagram. That's pretty cool. Yes. Ah, gorgeous bird flight. I hope you were inspired as much as I was watching that. Yes. Okay, I have come down to my favorite tree, but I'm not going to be able to lean on it this morning like I like to do when I come down here because it is really muddy from all the rain that fell yesterday. Yes, and I don't want to get my sneakers all muddied up. So, but here's my favorite tree. Here, from this vantage point. So, yes, it's not a very big tree. It's a tiny tree, but this is my favorite tree on the Greenbelt. And I like the shape of the tree. I like its coverage compared to all the other trees. For some reason, I just like this one. Yep. So this is where I like to hang out in the morning, and I say good tree. Good morning, tree. Thanks for your beauty to inspire us. Yes. Just trying to fix my hair a little bit from the wind. Yeah. I know I've been doing that with all of my videos in the last 4 or 5 times I've done this. At least I think, maybe more like 2 or 3. So yeah, I just thought I would share that with you. Wish you a terrific Tuesday. And you're welcome to check out. You can either follow the link in my bio, or you can go to www.dawnherring.net. That is the home base of my website. And you can go see all the changes I made. I don't know, maybe you've never seen my website before. Well, you're in for a colorful treat. You really are, because the services that I provide and the products that I sell and the great content that's available to you right off the bat, I present it all in very colorful format. And I do some hand lettering and illustration, which you can see when you go there, all the artwork that's on the home page, which makes it easy to find what you're looking for. And of course, you can subscribe to the Joy Finder, which when you do that, you automatically get my 3 secret keys. And then in addition to that, you'll get all the fresh content that I create, like all the new podcast episodes, blog posts that I post. Let's see, what else? You know, any live event videos or pre-recorded videos that I do. Sometimes I share those in the Joy Finder. And then, of course, I share fresh strategies to help you find more joy. I share from my own life experience. So, you know, it's a great way to get more joy in your inbox. And then if I plan ahead of time to have a live event like Joy Fest, you'll get an invite in your inbox to that live event so you can go live with me. Yes, which is really fun. Because when we gather together to share our joys with one another, we make the world a better place. Yeah. So, I would recommend that you do that so you can find more joy more readily. Because I make finding joy visible, doable, and powerful. Yes, I do. And I enjoy doing that because I want you to find more joy every single day. Because there's no reason why you can't. Yes, there's no reason why you can't. There's always something, even if it's the smallest thing, like a good cup of coffee or, you know, your favorite breakfast that you relish. Do you relish it? That's the question I always come back with. When we eat our food, sometimes we just kind of do it on automatic pilot and we're not really paying attention to what we're eating, you know? We just sit there and probably we're on social media while we're eating. I do that too. I'm guilty of that as well. And we don't really pay attention to the food as it's going in our mouth. We just kind of do it without thinking, right? But when we're more mindful about it, when we're engaging or doing something that we really enjoy, then that makes it even more enjoyable. Yes, exactly. Well, I'm going to wrap it up now, and I wish you a terrific Tuesday, and may joy find you in the most unexpected places.